I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the moment radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversations, you heard them here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up. Two for the work. Caffeinated conversations, you heard them here first.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. This man, I'm excited about talking with y'all, man. This is my first I won't call it returning guest reunion type podcast. So got my man L Porter, my man Anthony Guinn. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on with you?
Oh,
what's
man.
up? What's up?
So it seemed like so much time has passed since last time we sat down. I had an opportunity to meet L through Ant, and I just think that I've been paying attention to you guys, man. You guys been having a lot of great things going on. Who want to start catching us up first? What you been into, Ant?
Man, just trying to build this brand with my boy L, man. It's called Lead the Way Youth Initiative.
Okay.
You know, just basically mentoring the kids and stuff like that, man.
Yeah. What ages you been working with?
Now we've the lowest is 5 till 19.
Okay.
We got some 21-year-olds, you know.
Yeah.
But that's more of like career building and getting them ready, you know, if they ain't got their GEDs
Right.
or, you know, what is it, resumes and stuff like that. So that's more of like one-on-one with them, like our group from 5 to 19.
Yeah, because y'all got like a nice little team put together now, right?
Yeah.
How many people working with y'all?
4? Was it us 2 and 2 more? 3? 4? There's 4.
4.
Yeah, 6 of us now.
Okay. Now, so y'all been running like Monday through Friday, and y'all get out on some weekends too, right?
Yeah, it's Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday, okay.
Yeah. So Friday, Saturday is a different. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is a different group.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Not only do y'all help with the kids, but I seen y'all getting the kids involved in service too, like far as like looking out for the less fortunate and doing initiatives. I seen y'all passing out food. And,
yeah, man. Yeah.
Kind of what you think that does for I know what it does for us as adults, but how the kids been with that? Like, how you get any testimonies of how y'all go out and how somebody might have felt, but then they, you know, got something out of it? What you think about that?
So after we got done feeding the homeless, we go back and we talk to the kids and we ask them what did they learn from that? How did they feel about passing out the food to the homeless?
Anything stand out to you?
A lot of them felt grateful, understand the position that they was in, and knowing that they can be one bad choice away from being in that same position,
for
if
sure.
not already been there, you know.
No doubt. Yeah, so like I said, I'll be following y'all, probably like y'all biggest fans right now, you know.
No, we fans of you though, man.
We wouldn't be back if we wasn't.
Right.
No, for sure. I appreciate that, man.
Much love.
So I know, like, when we first met, like, you had just came home. Like, how you been doing? Like, how the adjustment been?
It's a learning thing. I'm enjoying learning though.
Okay.
All the lumps, all the bumps.
Yeah.
It's all lessons, it's not losses.
Yes, for sure. So I know you've been working with the youth, but what I know you have been working on some personal stuff too. Like what kind of stuff we can look at?
Porter brand is starting to move forward. So keep your eyes out for that.
Is that like for clothes?
It's gonna be a whole brand.
Whole brand, okay.
Yes, but starting off with clothes and also gonna work into the teaching aspect of it, financial literacy.
Yeah. Because I remember you had a book and everything too.
Yes, my children's book. It's done. I just haven't went into the process of getting it published though.
Okay.
The book is done, illustrating all that.
Okay. No, I understand how that go. I know everything being processed. I know. Oh man, there's so much stuff I want to do.
Yeah, sure.
But I find myself like sometimes you get caught in things that you have to do, and then you know things you want to do get put on hold. I've been seeing you too. You've been working now. So you got you pushing your, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't pushing. I'm just growing. No,
you ain't flexing. You're sitting over there.
No, I appreciate it though. No, I've been working hard, man. Trying to stay focused, man. You know, being there with my guy, man, he keep me disciplined, 100. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just talking about the meat and all that stuff. You know, I don't even eat pork or chicken no more because of him.
Okay.
You know, so he break it down why this and that. That's why he keep me grounded. That's why we a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he just keep me motivated, man. I staying motivated, trying to lead the way. Getting back on TBM, that's the workout portion of it. You know, life coaching and fitness, wellness. You know what I'm saying? So now that we got TBM, lead the way rolling right now. So it's time to get back to my first love is working out and coaching. You know what I'm saying? So that's Team Boss Movement. Right. So you see me with them shirts on the podcast. Right. That's what it is. That right there.
So tell me about the discipline as far as like with the eating. Like, how long you been on? I don't want to say diet, like your nutrition. Like, how long have you been really intentional about that?
I would like to say probably like 09, 10 is when I was reading this book. Okay. By Arthur Supreme Understanding, The Hood Health Handbook Part 1. Just reading that and just seeing the filth of the pork. That day I said, I'm done with it.
So you was done with that day?
I stopped eating it that day. So that's last time I ate some pork. And then later on, a friend of mine told me about the byproducts of pork, gelatin, that being a lot of chewy food,
deodorant,
Pop-Tart, Starburst,
soaps,
toothpaste. Yeah, it's in a lot of different things. So you have to be careful about that. So it took some years for me to understand that, to leave that alone. So I'm completely away from pork. Beef, I stopped eating beef right before COVID, maybe a year or so before COVID. Just, I feel like it was time to get that up. Yeah. And chicken, when I was in North Central, during COVID, we were just getting so much bad chicken. Like, it was so bad that we was getting from commissary that, you know, in prison commissaries, when you buy, it's yours. It's over.
You got it.
Yeah. I don't care about none of that. Yeah. But the chicken was just so bad. The pack was coming like green meat that they'll just, you just bring it back up to never see nothing like, this is my chicken. They give you another one. And I was just like, I'm cool on chicken too. Yeah. But chicken is mad produced, so they put a lot of bull crap in that, so that was easy to give up.
Yeah, I know. I was telling y'all off camera, like, you know, one of my guilty pleasures is bacon. You know what I'm saying?
It smell good though.
I don't want y'all to be everybody sitting here thinking like, I see him eat.
All right.
So I'm saying, I'm asking them how they do with it, but I'm saying and my wife, you know, she's been really on a health thing over the last few years. She says she feel her best when she go plant-based. I mean, and I kind of encourage her, but I know it's probably hard for her where she gotta, you know, flip some burgers for somebody that.
Hey, don't get me wrong now. You know, when we dealing with all these kids and group and stuff, I might sneak some. He be seeing me, but he be on me just like I had that monster out there. He be like, man, take that.
Right.
You know, so he be on me though, man. So.
Now that's the beauty of having accountability, like a friend, like a peer too. Like, you know, when somebody older telling you something, you're like, okay, you know what I mean? I know you had your journey, but I'm still taking mine. You had somebody younger than you, like, okay, youngster, you know, you ambitious, you know what I'm saying? You animated about it, you know, okay, you live long enough, you're gonna drink one of these monsters too. But would you have your peer be like, you know, y'all going do the same things and the same track, but just be over there, that iron sharpening iron, man. I know that's rare, man. So you gotta really, you know, I know y'all do, but just cherish that, man, as brothers, man, because it's rare to have that, man.
No, for sure,
100%. So, man, so I know you was also doing the Did you get any people interested in learning how to drive the box trucks and stuff like that?
Yeah. This is my second course. Yeah. I've been teaching. It's growing and keep growing. We started January 5th, so 4 weeks. Yeah. It just really, I geared it to everybody. But the more kids that we get to lead the way youth initiative, the older kids, right? You know what I'm saying? I just tell them like, all right, well, since y'all don't know what y'all want to do and stuff like that, well, I got this option for this. You know, and it's a real company. You know, and when you done, you know what I'm saying, you become an owner operator. Right. So we help them get their LLCs, and their DOTs, their EIN number.
So was it affected any by? I know Ohio went to that. You gotta be 21 now to get a license without taking a class. Did that impact y'all at all?
No, not really. Not at all. Okay. Because they come. It ain't CDLs, it's non-CDLs. So you be your own boss.
Okay.
When you leave out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The 18, 19-year-old, they be their own boss.
Okay.
So like in orientation, they tell me what their trucking company want to be. Mm-hmm. Then, we go out there, refine and see if somebody using their name. And at the end of the course, they walk away with their certificate.
Yes,
you got your EIN.
Right.
You got your company. You got your LLC. And you got your DOT.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You teach them about that? Well, what I heard, like I'm not, versed obviously as you, but they say that insurance for trucking is kind of high.
Oh, it's crazy. But it's well worth it because you got to think that you traveling with people merch. So you never know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? When you're taking them loads. So you got to keep that $1 million insurance policy, $100,000 cargo. Yeah. So probably 12 to like 1,500.
A month, right?
Yeah.
My insurance high because I got a bunch of stuff I got to pay for, but I could imagine. But I guess as long as you're busy, it don't really.
Yeah, no. I mean,
it's just cost of doing business.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you just put it into your bills every week.
For sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. So tell me some more about like you say, you were learning some stuff. What you working on now?
Right now, I'm just on a grind, just to raise the finances to get Porter Brand up and running.
Okay. Yeah.
I just got an email today about my logo has been done, so that's exciting. Like that's right awesome. Now, I was just showing my guy here some of the logos I can choose from. So that's one step closer. Being satisfied with each step.
For sure.
There is no amount of victory. Victory is victory.
Mm-hmm.
We need to accept and appreciate every victory we got.
So you okay with being patient? Because I know when some guys come home, they want everything to happen like tomorrow. You know what I mean?
I can let me chime in. I can say that dude very patient.
Yeah.
No, for real, like very, very patient. Like when he came home, I was getting lead the way up and going. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I told him like, man, I got you. You know what I mean? Like he was patient with me. You know what I'm saying? So soon it just cracked off of me. First person I went to go get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, come on. This is what I'm working with. Just help me build it, and we gonna be what we gonna be. But we've been rocking this thing out like September.
Okay.
Started off with 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? So, and we got a lot now. You know what I'm saying? And it's steady growing though. That's through the grace of God too.
Oh, for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying? And just being humble and being like authentic. You know what I mean? Because it ain't just about the money with us.
Right.
So, and my guy, man, he. Like, I got this, and he's like, all right, come on, let's work. You know what I'm saying? He's just been working ever since, man. So I can't say, man, he disciplined. That's why I just like, me, I'm out doing me, and then, he come in and I just seen how he moving.
Yeah, I can tell he don't mess around. He like, regimented. I love that. I love
and that was dope to me. So patient for sure. That's one of his things right there.
That's thing like I'm trying to. Just being transparent with y'all, like trying to get to the place to where, how can I put it, like doing the things that, like Mike Tyson said, you gotta do the things that you hate to do, like you love to do them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's been a struggle for me. I think from my background. So say like I've been hungry before. You know what I'm saying? Growing up as a kid, so that's like I don't want to be hungry. Yeah. So I equate like. Denying myself sometimes, like I equate that with like that just bring back like memories of like not having, and I don't like how that feel. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times people get into excess not from being lustful or gluttonous. It's just that it's you equate that with something negative. Like a friend of mine said once he got past the fact that hunger didn't mean that you were starving. He said once he got past that, then this whole mind frame was able to switch. So that's something that I'm cognizant of. I just haven't gave all the way into it yet. Although I will say it's a lot of stuff that I don't eat that I used to eat. I find myself just my taste for just things in life have changed a lot. I used to be like quantity. That meant like, oh, I'm eating good. I got a whole bunch. But now it's like I can get the smaller portion and enjoy the quality of the meal.
Still be full.
Yeah, for sure. Be filled, yeah. And satisfied. You know, you ain't always gotta feel like you about to, you know, you about to fall out. You know you ate good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you go through that. I know I do. If I go on a fast for 3 or 4 days, man, that next day, man, I'm smashing.
You ready to get down?
Yeah, that's when the cheat day come in. But I pay for it though. You know what I mean? So the more you fail in it, and then be like me personally, like I like a fast for 3 days, and then you know I eat that meal, that that wrong meal. I'm like, man, I could have did it for 5. You know, and remember when that one time I fast, I'm like, man, see how long I could go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? First day, what I do? Nothing, dry. Yeah. Nothing, no water, no food, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Calling him like, bro, like, man, this what I did. He was like, man, that's what's up. Yeah. You know, he stayed on it. But I was trying to say is that you just don't count the failures. You try to overdo the next time. You know what I'm saying? So if you do 3, all right, boom. All right, let me go 6. Right. And then boom, next thing you know, you'll be like, man, like 90 days, 60 days, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I like how you said, like, don't count the failures. You know what I mean?
Nah, you never do. You know, that's as far as, like, drinking and stuff. Like, you know, people got addictions and stuff. Right. You know, it said in the Bible, you know, there's a righteous man falls 7 times and get back up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't count that. You know what I'm saying? You got to just be like, man, all right, boom. Now, all right, I know what I did. Why did I do this? Right. You know what I'm saying? And then attack it again. Right. Keep it attacking. You know, and then you'll lose taste for all of it. No, food, liquor, the addiction, the drugs, the whatever your addiction, your vices. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep attacking the world. And that's what I feel like. To help you out.
No, 100%. Like I was telling me and my guy Jesse was talking earlier today. I know it was like we was raised so much on negative reinforcement. Like, you know, whether it was in school, like they were still paddling when I was a kid, or they were, you know, scared straight stuff was out. You know, like a football coach, you know, he snatch you by your face mask and, you know, they smack you upside the head. But, you know, some kids came through it, but then some that had a lot of talent, you know, they didn't take good to the tearing you down, or like you said, don't count the failures. Like a coach, like, why did you do that? You stupid. And it's like, okay, do you want me to run the play right, or you just want to keep talking about, you know, how I messed it up? You know what I'm saying?
That's when it becomes belittling.
Yeah, no, that's serious. And it's like, but then when people say they went to the other extreme now, like where everybody get a trophy. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's definitely a balance, but I think the individuals that are carrying out that teaching or that mission had to have strategy and not just be willing to do it. I think we passed the fact that anybody willing to coach could be a coach, or anybody willing to work with kids could work with kids. Like you have to have that strategy and invest the time. Like I've seen, the passion, and invest the time in learning more. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know it all. Like I got books and stuff being, you know, delivered to, you know, my spot to where, you know, I get a kid that's struggling with something, and I got to read up on it. And my daughter, she's been really helping me with that. Like, no, we got to understand, like, what the diagnosis is. Or you got to understand, like, where this person comes from and what they've been dealing with, what they've been exposed to. And then so you could be a help and not you know, trigger them. You know, I used to think trigger was like a buzzword. Everybody's saying trigger. Everybody, oh, you're triggering. Like, no, but if you really understand or care to understand what somebody's going through, then it's certain words that you don't use, or certain
tones,
stances,
approaches,
or you might have, you know, spatial recognition. You know,
just environment.
Because if I'm talking to you and you in here and I'm blocking the door, somebody I might be like, oh, I might like, why you all up on me? I'm like, I'm way over here, but you blocking the door, so it's like they feel like you caging them in. You know what I mean?
Put them in a corner.
Yeah.
Now they want to scratch to get out.
Right, and you might not even think that, but that just comes from that awareness of learning people. So I be trying, man. You know I be trying. So.
No, that's good though. That's a good way too, for sure. Yeah. I mean, that's what we do with our kids though. Instead of just, you know, getting on them. You know, we try to figure out the problem. You know what I mean? Because like I was working in a group home too, also. before I branched off and did my own thing. And, you know, I went in there like, what's going on? Like, thinking every kid is the same. That's when I started learning the triggers and, you know, and all that stuff. And, like, through the courses, I mean, the trainings that we had to take. And I'm like, man, like, figure the problem out. You know what I'm saying? Why are you acting like this? Sit down one-on-ones. Because we do a lot of one-on-ones. If a kid acting up a group, we'd take them to the side. What's up? Come on, let me holler at you over here. You know, try to figure out the problem. Instead of, like you say in football, you know, why you missed that hole, this and this and that. Maybe he didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Right. Or maybe he didn't know how to grab the ball because it could have been the handoff why he missed the hole, you know what I'm saying? Figure the problem out and what's his problem and then come up with a solution.
Right. I heard a basketball coach say that when they watch film, they concentrate on watching the plays that they did right and how to keep doing it right instead of just keep dissecting like the play that they messed up on. Like, I know I missed the assignment. Like, it would show me how it looked right 20 times instead of showing me how I did it wrong 20 times, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so, you know, man, so like I said, it's been time we had a chance to catch up and do lunch. We've been texting back and forth, but, you know, anything, I mean, I think at the time when we had talked, I think I was coming up on my 50th birthday, so that was in September. Yeah, you know, and I got a chance to go to Belize, so that was dope. That was dope, man. And I didn't know if anything y'all was pressing, burning, want to ask me while we here, or anything like that.
How was the trip?
It was great, man. You know, one of the big takeaways I took was how other cultures can seem to have less, but they seem so much more free. You know what I mean? Like, I was over there, the whole island is like, because I went to San Pedro, Belize, so that's an island off of the mainland. Their mode of transportation is a golf cart, but that's like the car. So it's not like golf cart like you at the golf club, like the golf resort or whatever. This is a golf cart like traffic.
Like a doom bug.
They speeding around. They got like traffic cops like directing traffic and everything. It's like wall to wall golf carts, right? But then I went during rainy season. You know, I'm going over there. I got the crispy white shoes on. You know what I'm saying? I had to hurry up, pack the boys back up. Luckily, I had a pair of slides, you know, but there was puddles everywhere. It was, you know, rainy. It was muddy. But people was like conducting business, man, and time was different too. Like, you go into a restaurant, you order some food, you know, you like, all right. But my daughter had ordered a smoothie, but he said, okay. She said he went from out the back door, walked down the street to his man's that had the fruit stand, got the fruit, the fresh fruit, brought it back, you know, made the smoothie, but it was all like. And then they had a point where they wanted to buy some I think it was some shrimp. My other daughter wanted some shrimp. The guy went in the back. He was like, the ones we caught today, then they not big enough. Come back tomorrow. We had some bigger ones for you. But it's like right out, you know, the water to the table. You know, it was fresh. Yeah, it was just different. Like, everything was just right now, but around you was just like nature. It was just like, I just started asking myself, like, could I just, you know, be in a pair of cut-off shorts and a tank top and some slides all day and just you know, work around like that? And I think I could, though. You know, I
like what you said, though. It's like they had less, but they was free.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And here in America, you know, it's like we got to live off image. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have image. That was just like how when I went to Jamaica, they was like that. You know, they was just so free. So everything, you know, was organic, like far as the fruits and everything. But that was dope what you said, though. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if we took that same mentality here, it would be a lot of less chaos.
Right.
a lot of, less shooting, killings, and robbings because it ain't no envy nowhere.
Yeah, the ego, the envy.
Yeah, you just like, all right, you do you, I'm doing me. Or let's network, how you say he got the little stand. He went down there to his man's to get the fruit, come back, blend it up. You know what I'm saying? So he probably paid him a little bit of nothing, grabbed a little fruit, made a blend, and charged you $20 for it.
Or maybe, hey, I got this, and I got this. It's called a bargaining system.
Barter, yeah.
Back from before currency, before the money was made, that's what they do.
Yeah.
No, use my skills, I use your skills.
And I like that. And that's what's one thing that, my wife and I have been talking about, because we do like she got like an indoor garden going now, where we stay at. But because we was thinking like one day, like if I retire, I'm blue skying right now. One day I retire, I want to be able to. We was talking about different options of living outside the country. But the only problem is if they turn the internet off, how am I get my money?
You just got to start putting it down there.
You see what I'm saying, though? Like, you go somewhere and you connect, like I'm going to live off the grid. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But you got this money
here.
That passive income coming
no matter where you put it, like even if you put it in another country, once they turn that internet off, I don't care how much money you got, it's all digital. So I was like thinking like getting paranoid, like maybe I should, start buying some gold bars and, go bury them somewhere.
Cashing out,
you know what I'm saying? Like
it's so crazy you say that, man, because I buy silver bars.
Okay, yeah. Because that got actual value.
Yes. When I first started, it was $33 an ounce.
Okay.
It's at 102 now. That was a year ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that tripled.
I promise. It blew me though, and just started making me buy more and more. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, like at some point that money don't mean nothing. They're trying to get away with it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you go to their pennies is gone.
That's what I was about to say, pennies. So people need to start saving them pennies for real.
I got some old pennies from 21 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
Better check them things, man. They probably worth some money, for real.
For real, I know.
Especially if they got real copper in them.
Yes, it's they heavy. They just feel different.
Yeah, man.
I had like a little box. My mom kept all my stuff in, some stuff before I went to jail and stuff in the beginning of my jail. And I had a whole bunch of pennies in there, a whole bunch of stuff in there, a flip phone. There was a lot of stuff in there.
No, for sure. So, while y'all working so hard, man, like, how do you? I asked somebody this before. Like, how do you guard against like what they call compassion fatigue? Like, you're working so hard to help other people. Like, how do you keep yourself from getting down? Or what do you do on those days when you feeling like a little down, a little out, or how do you combat that?
You got to find those days for yourself. You have to, because you'll burn out. You really will.
Yeah.
Yep, so I find those days, no matter if I'm working with the kids or finding my own grind, or when I was going through school.
Right.
I finished that off in December. I'm done with that. Social Security and Business Management. Yep, I walk in May. Yeah, but you have to find time for self, no matter what you're doing, no matter what your grind is. You have to find time for yourself.
So what is one of your self-love? Like, what you like to do for yourself, like when you just trying to decompress?
Sleep.
Okay. Yeah.
Lay in my bed, for real. Like, that's how I decompress, lay in my bed. I need rest. I need to find more of it, to be honest, but that's how I decompress, sleep.
No, I like you said that, because as men, sometimes, I sleep when I'm dead. Like, well, if you don't sleep, you invite death real quick.
You gotta get that real quick.
Because insomnia is real, man. Like I found, like, the older I got, like, the less I slept. But I'm thinking like, oh, I don't need to sleep. But really, man, I wasn't able really to turn my mind off. So my mind was always going, because I got, like, my friends will tell you, like, I got 101 ideas about whatever. You know what I mean? Sometimes they're like, somebody will bring up something that I was thinking about, like they was waiting on it, and I forgot all about it because I just keep moving. My mind just kept going. But sleep is important because it gives your body a chance to rest, time to heal, stuff like that. But once I'm up, I found I gotta get up, because sometimes you wake up, and if you make yourself go back to sleep, it seems like you wake up more tired sometimes.
And you're angry. Like mine's is like I learned the difference between self-love and self-care. You know.
Okay.
And you know, y'all know the difference with that though. So me, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So that's really my time to myself.
Yeah.
You know, I get up, pray. You know, do my 1-2. You know what I mean? Write in my journal, and then I hit the gym. So I try not to answer no calls, no nothing, until I'm done with the gym. I mean, that never happens, but you know, because somebody always calling about something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like negativity, I for sure, if I know it's negative, I won't answer until, you know what I'm saying, or I try not to answer all day, but, you know, people keep calling or whatever. So that's what I do. As far as, like, my whole mission right now is my companies, you know what I'm saying, and helping my boy out, you know what I'm saying, and best way I can, you know. So it ain't just, I feel like it ain't just me, you know what I'm saying, it's us, my team. You know what I'm saying? The team. I don't like saying my team, but the team. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the only time I get to myself. But I think that's real needed. You know what I'm saying? Have that your time. What I call is owning your own mornings.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Once you own your morning, man, probably 9 times out of 10 your day go fine. And then you go overlook stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't get out the bed, rush into a meeting or rush into work or. Now somebody could say anything to trigger you to go crazy on them, or you might take something wrong. And us, we got to keep a level head with these kids,
right?
Because they probably woke up on the bad side. Right. You know what I'm saying? We like 30% of our kids are group home kids too. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling what happened in that house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So like how you said that though. You said about your working out, about your journaling, about your praying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the stuff that you modeling in real life, the stuff that we try to get young people to do, like write out how you feel, you know, why you feel, you know, think about what you're thinking about. You talking about the physical activity. We tell them like to work out, take a walk, you know, listen to some music, take deep breaths. You know, you working out in the gym, you're gonna have to breathe. You know what I mean?
No,
you're gonna have to get that out. Yeah. So I like that. Like people that you living out kind of the things that it's just not in the book. So I like that how you put that for sure.
And I gotta have that.
Because I know like now like yesterday for example, like I went to lunch, you know, on my own, but I go in a restaurant, sit down, you know, have my meal, get up, leave. But when I was younger, I used to be like. I used to take my food and go eat it in the car because I was like, oh, look at this dude. He's sitting there like he all by himself. He lonely, you know. But I used to always see like the old dude in there reading his newspaper, just chilling. Got his coffee back then. They had a smoking section where he be sitting over there just reading his newspaper. And I'm like, man, like, but young, not knowing, thinking like, oh, man, dude he's just all by himself. Like, no, he just having that time, you know,
by himself.
For himself. Like, and I think that once a man could get comfortable with his own company, like, you know, that's how you know you really being mature, where you don't need a lot of external things that motivate you or push you or have like you feel like you're missing something if you're not constantly having dialogue and stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah. So you know, 2 Cups Cafe, man, it's one for the wake, one for the work. I know we've been working and like you say, you've been owning your morning, but is there anything that I know you talked about your brand coming out. Is anything that you've been really like looking forward to that you know it's going to take some time, but it just excites you knowing the possibilities?
Well, me, my ultimate goal is become a motivational speaker.
Okay, yeah.
You know, so like now, like I said, we got Lead the Way going. You know what I'm saying? That's going and rolling. So now it's all about life coaching and wellness, you know what I'm saying? But more of a life coaching to our peers. You know, like me and Trib was talking on the last podcast, you know, a lot of these cats scared to come out their comfort zone. They don't know how successful they could be. They really don't know themselves, you know what I'm saying? But they just scared because, you know, they getting all their praises and everything, you know, while they in this, you know, this little circle, bubble, whatever, you know? So that's my biggest thing, just to show these cats, man, you could come from the hood, you come from prison. Both of us been to prison.
Yeah.
I mean, he's talking about his box. He just showed me a letter that I wrote him.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. You come from nothing, gang banging, whatever, you know,
right.
and you put your mind to it, you could come up out of it, you know what I'm saying? And knowing who you are as a person and dig deep.
Right.
So that's my ultimate goal, to show these cats, man, you ain't got to rob, steal, kill, or nothing in order to be who you want to be. If you like change jewelry, all that, man, do it the honest way and get it. Because that's a true hustler to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my biggest things, to get TBM. That's my thing right there, you know, life coaching. Get that thing going, man, and bring these kids along with it, lead the way, man.
No,
so
for sure.
Right now, like this next season, I'm trying to be in all schools. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I was just telling him this earlier, like we need to get on that, like get inside these schools, talk to these. I don't care if they just want us to come that day.
Right.
Plant the seed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
We trying to get right now.
No, I like that.
I don't know what he got. I know he got Porter Brand, but I'll let him tell you what this next thing is.
I'm looking forward to what's next.
Yeah.
To be somewhere that I never thought I'd be.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Like something I never imagined, something I never dreamed of, but being there and accomplishing, like, okay.
Yeah, so you're allowing yourself to be open to possibilities.
Yeah, I took the cap off.
Okay.
I took the cap off, and
I like
what's
that.
next.
I like that. I'm saying that because it took me some time from when, so I had started working early, you know, and one big step for me was, like you was talking about, I prayed to God, asked him to take, like I said, I need more money, but I don't want to do nothing illegal.
Right.
Because your mind try to find the easiest path to what you know, to how to get it. So it's like, so I need more money. So obviously how you been entertained or you've been exposed to, that's the first thing that comes. But I'm like, no, Lord, I really need more money. Like I had a young family. I said, but I don't want to do anything illegal.
Right.
So then now, like you talk about taking the cap off, like I used to tell my wife all the time, she'd be like, honey, what about this, what about that? I'm like, this is on TV, you know what I mean? We can move here. Like, nah, I never want to leave, you know, here. But as I took the cap off and was open to the possibility of doing things different, then my life started, like, different opportunities started coming that, you know, that if I would have not been expecting or been on the lookout for it, like, so I like how you put that, and also how you put that, like, that, I wish I had learned that younger, but at the same time, like, I tell people, like, it don't matter how old you are. Like, you can, you know, like, the Bible talk about how God can restore the years, you know, that the cankerworm ate or that the rust had destroyed. Like, he can restore all of that, like, right now. So I had gotten to a place where I'm crazy enough to believe that I could wake up this way today and tomorrow something drastically could be different. Like,
for sure.
Like right now, and I just got to be ready to internally to be able to, you know, handle that. So that's why that's where I'm at with that. Yeah, man. So, like I said, y'all, my first, you know, like returning guest. Man, like I see you guys, man. Like we didn't have like social media when I was growing up, so you know it was just kind of like people existed in their own. You never know what nobody did, and this for me, like my podcast is a way to have conversations that maybe I wouldn't get an opportunity to have, or meet people that maybe I wouldn't have got an opportunity to meet, and just keep continually growing. Like I'm 50 years old, but I feel like you know, it's halftime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Making them halftime adjustments. You know, you might have a good first half, but you know, second half, like the other coach gonna make adjustments. So now you gotta be anticipating kind of the adjustments that's being made, and you gotta be willing to adjust. Because I know, like, when I came up, it was like older guys was stuck in their ways. You know, it's like, nope, this is the way I did it. You had to do it how I did it, or if you don't, you know, you get it like this, or you just don't get it. But now it's like we have to be more willing to try new things, new ideas, new foods, new nutrition, new, you know, like I put on my Facebook this morning that this week I've been drinking my first cup in mushroom coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that, you know, last year my wife been trying to get me to try mushroom coffee, but even last year this time, I'm not gonna drink that. You know what I mean? But now it's kind of like, well, let me taste it, let me try it, and you know, it's different, but it don't mean, like I was telling somebody in the comments, just because it's different, it don't necessarily mean it's nasty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So different don't mean bad all the time.
And they looking at mushrooms like, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, mushrooms, like from growing up, you think of the Smurfs, you know what I'm saying? You think of fungus, you don't really think of like fungus. All the different health benefits the different ones have. So, you know, it's crazy.
That's dope.
But if y'all got anything burning that y'all want to say before we get out of here? You know, I wish I would have got the young lady's name. I was in Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm just in there getting coffee and donuts for my Sunday school class, right? And she was in there, she was talking to the people there. She turned to me and she was like, I really liked that podcast episode you had with L. She's like, I grew up with him. It's good to see him out doing good. And I was just like, I was so like shocked that somebody I didn't know from nowhere recognized me. Mm-hmm. And then had a then she said something, but I was like, oh, thank you. So I walk out, put stuff in the car. I'm like, man, I should have got her name. I should have been like, you know what I'm saying? Should have just thanked her. You know what I mean? Like being able to call her name. Like I wish I knew her name so I could say it now. Like hopefully she'll see, you know, the thumbnail. Like I'll tap back in. But that really meant a lot. Like, you know, people. That's why I want to tell y'all before we get out of here. People, like, stuff you put up, you know, or the stuff you do, you might not get a like, you might not get a comment, but people see it.
For sure.
Because I've been having people telling me, yeah, man, I watch your podcast, I do this. I look at the analytics and be like,
where you at?
Right. But for whatever level they consuming on, like somebody might see a picture of you, that might motivate them. Mm-hmm. Somebody might stop and hear you speak on a reel, might be 30 seconds. That might motivate them. Or somebody might tap into the long format of an hour or be able to really sit with whatever you're really trying to say. And then that might sit with them. So I've learned like not to discount any level of like you talk about positivity.
Right,
like somebody could look at you and be like, man, might not even know you that good. Like, man, I see what you're doing good things. You'd be like, man, you don't even know a little bit, but you gotta be able to appreciate that positivity and just use that as, you know, further fuel because people watch it. You know,
no, for sure.
People watch it.
No, for sure.
Yeah, but man, we gotta. I like to be interested. Like you talking about, you want to do public speaking.
Yeah, for sure. And
you know, you got many things that I could tell like you can really break down. You know, we got. You know, someone had to be. I could be sitting across the table listening to y'all. You know, so whenever y'all ready to do, you know, your own podcast or you want to start, you know, structuring some things and putting your speaking and all your knowledge to use, man. I'm your biggest cheerleader. So anything I could do to help or, you know, advice or you know, whatever I have bring to the table,
sure.
I'm open, man. So
we appreciate it too, man.
Yeah.
Same here too, man.
For sure.
You know, we always here. We chop it up, we text, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to do more business with you too.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
appreciate
for sure.
that. Cause I never want to put myself in a position where people think that either I know it all or I got it all together. Like I can learn, like if it's a different way, a better way, you know, you just have to be patient because I don't. Like I said, with the eating and stuff, like that's a process, you know. So it's other things like that could be a process for people that.
No, most definitely.
Like I know, like you said, like you're dealing with people with addiction and stuff. You can't be like, oh, you did it again, and then just throw your hands up. So.
What we gonna do next? That's what I tell them. You know, I tell myself that too.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, what's next, man? All right, we go just sit in this pity, or we go get up and move on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I use this analogy. They always talking about beast mode, and the symbol would be a gorilla or it'd be like a lion or something.
Right.
They don't ever talk about the shark. You know, the shark, you see a shark attack somebody, he hit you and you keep moving, so he moved through you. Shark cannot stop. or he die.
You gotta keep moving.
That's why they be in circles and circles. Yeah. So they never just said, you talk about the beast mode, lion, they sleep 20 hours out the day. You get what I'm saying? So how you saying you beast mode? I mean, just they ferocious. And, you know, they grind whatever to go get it, how they pray, you know, and they pray, you know. But sharks, man, they come to get you and they go sit there and wait for you. Patient, circling. Once they hit you, they hitting you. Once they smell blood, they own you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
I like that.
Beast mode.
I like that, but the imagery I got, because you said the lion or the gorilla, I be watching these videos sometimes, and how about the gorilla, he don't like the rain. So I be showing that big giant gorilla, he tipped on the rain. It'd be so funny. It'd be like 400, 500 pounds with that rain. Be like,
They just think about their aggression, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Aggressive they are, but shark, boy, he
keep moving.
Moving, never stop, on the go, always. So you can't sit in your pity. I don't care if you fail. I watched this thing, these reels, man. This one guy, he go up to interviewing millionaires. I don't know if you've seen that.
I think I might.
Like, what did you do? What did you do to get rich? You know what I'm saying? So 90% of the people that he do interview, they say, man, I failed numerous times. I went bankrupt 3, 4, 5 times. You know what I'm saying? But they never stop. You know, you stop and worried about what you. Oh man, what's next, man? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. Like I told you, I didn't. Lost my house. I done lost my company, trucking company. I got it back. You know what I'm saying? Started TBM, didn't go nowhere. Oh, man, then turn around, lead the way. I started 13 years ago. People don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept going, and man, and just put my faith in God, man. And that's exactly what I did. 100%. I took a risk on myself. And I'll tell you, like, I took a risk on myself. 3 kids in the Charger. You know what I'm saying? In the Charger, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But my passion was these kids, and I hate to see a kid go down the path that we went down. I'm not saying I had a crazy lifestyle, but, you know, man, I done touched all the gangs. I done sold drugs. I done been in prison. It wasn't a lot of time, but 2 years is a long time. You know what I'm saying? When you got a baby.
2 days a long time.
So, you know, I just kept going and, man, kept my faith in God, man. You know, I'm not perfect, but, you know, I strive for perfection. So that's how I look at life. Like, okay, man, what I'm going to do next? You know I just get up and keep moving, man.
No, like that.
So.
Yeah, man. Like,
we on.
Yeah, y'all inspiring me, man. Like, y'all a little younger than me, but at the same time, like, I like the consistency for me. You know what I mean? That's like I try to be more consistent. Like, try to carve my day up to where I can have that time to reflect about, you know, what I need to do. And like you said, like, I'm not perfect. Like, I don't hit the mark every day, but I try to at least aim in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say I'm trying to hit this bullseye over here, but I'm shooting back that way. You know, at least I'm going in that direction, you know. So that's what I'm talking about. But man, like I said, this is my first returning guest. I want to say reunion show because we ain't never depart from each other. But but this is my first returning guest show. It's my first time shooting 2 cups back in this studio at 360. So it's been all right too. So. But man, I'm excited, man, about what y'all got coming up, and you know, I want to be at, you know, when you do your public speaking, I want to be in the crowd somewhere, you know,
for sure, you know, I'm calling.
You know,
I need some advice. You know?
No, for sure. And then with you, L, when you get Porter Brand going, man, just keep me in mind when you throw out your samples, man.
Absolutely, gotta get you in front of the camera with the Porter Brand.
Yeah, you know, I'll be rocking on. The official sponsor of 2 Cups Café.
Sure. Absolutely, it's coming.
Yeah,
check me out on Instagram as well.
For
Porter
sure.
_life LYFE.
Okay, what you got going? Where you find you at? Eh?
Instagram. Honestly, I don't even know my tags. I know it's TBM. Anthony Guinn is majority of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all right. I like that, man.
Yeah, I'm on all networks.
All social platforms.
Yeah.
I ain't got there yet.
I'm on most of them. I don't know what Limit 8 is.
No, I'm on the top ones. What is it? Snapchat, TikTok.
Yeah. Instagram, and Facebook. You got an X account? Twitter?
I ain't even heard of that. You know what I'm saying?
Twitter.
Oh, no. They too wild on
Twitter
there.
got wild, huh?
Yeah. Instagram is enough for me. Like, that's putting me in the chokehold already.
I heard that. All right, man. Well, shoot, man. I'm going to get ready to get out of here, man. But one for the wake, one for the work. This has been your man, Alan C. Jackson, along with L. Porter, Anthony Guinn. Till next time, 2 Cups.
Sure.
Peace and love.